Hey guys, how's it going? Heather Lynn from Wholey Fit here. I've got your Wholey Fit Daily Sweat and I'm going to share it with some other groups. So it's just going to take me a couple minutes to set that up. So you've got a little bit of time here. If you're going to do the workout, make sure that you warm up before you start. Very important. And I'm just going to take a couple of minutes to share it with some groups. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. I'm on a new plan now with my workouts, and today is actually a complete rest day for me, which is hard for me to wrap my head around. So with my competition coming up, I have to put on muscle, and you know, you get a lot of your gains while you're resting. So you do the work in the gym, but you got to rest or you're not going to get the results that you want. So rest is really important. I understand that seems counterintuitive. I'm feeling that today, but you do need to take that rest, and especially from cardio. So if you're trying to put on muscle, you do need to cut down on cardio for a bit for sure. So that you can let that muscle actually grow, because doing a lot of cardio can actually use up some of that precious muscle that you're trying to build. And I'm used to doing a lot of cardio because I teach spin classes, and I teach multiple spin classes in a day. But my coach told me I can teach a maximum of 1 per day, and I have 2 days where I don't do anything, so yikes. No problem. I am totally and completely trusting my coach and trusting the process, and we're going to see how it all turns out. So I'm super excited about that. I've actually never hired a coach before. I am a coach, I'm a personal trainer, so I know quite a bit of stuff already, but I've never actually hired someone to coach me. And the reason why I did for this is because I'm doing a fitness figure competition, and I have no idea exactly how to train for something like that. And you know, I want to be really prepared when I get out there, and I knew that it would make more sense to hire an expert to teach me how to do that rather than me trying to fumble around on Google and figure it out myself. So sometimes you got to hire the experts for sure. And I figured this time was a good time to do that. So your workout, it's going to be Tabata sets. So that can get pretty intense. Tabata timing is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds recovery, 8 sets in total. Okay, so that's a lot. It doesn't sound like a lot when you think 20 seconds of work, but when you're only recovering for 10 seconds, it's not long enough to recover from what you did. So it adds up pretty quickly. So the first like 3 to 4 sets, you're going to be feeling really good, and then it's going to catch up to you. So if you start to fall apart with your form, definitely take a break. Don't force yourself through sets that you're not doing properly. That's just going to lead to injury. So really listen to your body. And if you are failing at a certain point, note it down somewhere, and then you can do it again at another time, and you can see what your strength gains are. So that's a really good way to keep on top of how you're doing with your fitness. So I'm going to show you the exercises. Make sure that you warmed up before you start. I'm going to assume that you are all nice and warmed up. And it's going to be some core and some legs. So your first exercise is jackknives. So for your jackknife, you are on your back. You've got one leg up in the air. The other leg, you've got a bunch of options here. So the hardest option, this leg is just hovering over the floor. The leg doesn't actually touch the floor, it hovers over the floor. You're reaching up for that top leg. If that's a little too intense, this leg that's hovering above the floor, it can come up higher, so it's a little less intense. If that's still a little bit too much, bend your knee, still reach for that top foot. And if you've got back issues, just put that foot down on the ground for the most support. So you'd be doing 20 seconds on one side. You take a nice 10-second break, switch sides, 20 seconds on that side, take your 10-second break, doing a total of 8 sets. And then you're going to come up onto your feet, and you've got side lunges. So you're going to do one side, 20 seconds on that side. You can speed it up if you want to get a little bit of a cardio reaction out of that. You take your 10-second break, 20 seconds on the other side. Total of 8 sets. So remember, with this, you're sending the hips back, weight through the heel of that bent supporting leg. The stationary leg, you want it to stay straight. You're gonna get a nice little inner thigh stretch on that one. Next exercise, flutter kicks. So for your flutter kicks, down on the floor, I'm gonna see if I can give you the best angle here. So your feet are up in the air, hands are under your hips. Rest your head on the mat. Let your legs come down. Abs super, super tight. Make sure you don't feel your back, as low as you can. And then you're gonna kick your legs. You're gonna kick them quickly. If you start to feel your low back, you bring your legs up higher, kick from a higher angle. You could also bend your knees. Make sure you're keeping your abs super, super tight. So you'll go 20 seconds, take a break, 10 seconds, 20 again, take a break, 10 seconds, total of 8 sets. Next exercise, back up on your feet, reverse lunges. So you're gonna pick your side to start on, 20 seconds, going back and stepping forward. If you wanna challenge yourself, you could do a little balance, take your 10-second break, do the other side. So remember, with your reverse lunge, you gotta take that big step back so that the front knee is over the ankle, pushing through the heel, squeezing the butt on that bent leg, and then coming forward. Okay, so 20 seconds one side, 10-second break, 20 seconds other side, 8 in total. Then back down on the floor, and you're gonna do bicycles. So bicycles, you are on your back, support your head, opposite shoulder coming towards that knee, and then switch. So think about the shoulder coming to the knee as opposed to just the elbow. So you're getting that nice twist, you're getting that shoulder blade off the mat. You're feeling that in your obliques. 20 seconds, take a break, 20 seconds, take a break, 8 sets in total. And then your last exercise, curtsey lunges. So you want to keep your hips square, pick a leg to start on. It's going to go back on an angle, like you're doing a little curtsy, and then you stand up. Okay, so you're going to do 20 seconds, take a break, 10 seconds, 20 seconds on the other side. If you want to make this one more challenging, go curtsy out to wide, staying low on this leg the whole time. Just make sure the weight's going through the heel, you're squeezing your butt tight so you're not putting a lot of pressure on the knee. All right, so 20 seconds, 10-second break, switch sides, 8 sets in total. So that's it. It's 6 exercises, Tabata timing. Make sure your form is perfect. If it starts to fall apart, just take a break. If there's exercises that are not feeling quite right, don't do them. You can always skip them. Do what you can, and do what you can do really well so you don't injure yourself. And then when you're done, just keep your feet moving around a little bit. Let the heart rate come down a bit, and you'll do some stretches. So you got your quadriceps stretch. You're holding your stretches 20 to 30 seconds. Hamstring stretch, weight goes through the heel of that bent supporting leg. You got your nice glute stretch, crossing one leg over. Remember, 20 to 30 seconds minimum for your stretches, and don't skip your stretches. And then a nice chest opener, clasp your hands behind your back, drop your shoulders down, open up the chest. And that's it, that's your workout. If you need a timer for this, go into your app store, look for Gym Boss, it's free, and it typically comes with the Tabata timer on it already. If you're making up your own timer, it's just 20 seconds work, 10-second recovery, 8 sets in total. All right, so that's it. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. If you want to message me, feel free to do that. I'm always happy to chat. Have an awesome day, guys. Bye.